Why is it a wonder to Simon? Listen to me, people. Is it really because he has seen miracles at a higher level, or it is his first time to see a miracle? Oh, okay, leaders, I know how. Let me close now. Listen to me. Why is he wondering, looking at the miracles and signs, if he was into the same profession? What is amazing is that even Simon himself also believed, and he was also baptized, which is coming as a shock now, because already they thought God had given us a man of God. Only to realize after the proper teaching of the word, okay, and when miracles were really taking place, he also believed, and he said, I also want to be baptized. And they are wondering, what is the man of God doing now? Up to now, do you know they never discovered? It wasn't them that discovered that he was a witch doctor. Even some of you here, you only know that he was a sorcerer because the Bible says so. It's not because of your own analysis. The Bible is telling you. It's because the Bible chose to tell you that he was into sorcery. Which means his witchcraft extends even up to this far. If we are not told by the Bible, you can't even tell that this man is a witch doctor. So he looked at the miracles and signs and wondered. Ha! But people thought he had power. Now, this is how he bewitched them. Already there you see, because the way they gave heed to him and respect him, it means when he bewitched the citizens of Samaria, it wasn't their legs that were affected, their thinking. He was able to create some demonic illusions and cause people to see something as if it is happening. Why did they thought that he was a man of God? Because he acted as if he was delivering people. They saw something happening and they thought, there goes the power of God. Why would they think that he was a man of God if he wasn't saying, okay, come, let me pray for you? What made them to think that he was a man of God? He never confessed. He never said to the people, the source of my power, it's a wicked source. He never. And the way he would do it, you were never going to find out that he is a witch doctor, because he has already cast a spell and confused and given you a way of thinking. And you can't even see. And I'm telling you that people have now gone that far in seeking power. Anything that they can pick, they would want to use it. Do you know there was a so-called man of God who was arrested? Was arrested, I think it was in UK also. He bought a machine. Okay? A machine that he would put inside, it would go under his shoe. When he steps like this, it goes on, and the other leg is in the air like this. It's on. But when he's stepping down completely like this, it's off. So it's like on, off, on, off, off, on, off, on, off. And when he touches you, there were some wires, electric wires in his hand. I'm telling you, you would touch people and then lift up the other leg and you see people falling. And they are saying, he was arrested. I'm telling you what happened. He's a pastor. He just wants to see people falling. And torturing members of the church. People are desperate for power. Imagine going to church and do. That's you say, because he saw somebody doing it. He said, how can I also do the same? So he moves around. Pah! Pah! And people are saying, wow! Electric shock. We have to be very, 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 very careful. These ones are crazy now. These are not even witch doctors. These ones are crazy. They can do anything to cause you to think that this is the power of God. And yet this is just disaster. But how do you know? They thought that this man was someone who was great, mightily used of God. And how do they know? You might say, do you know that if you are not affected by the spell that he has cast upon the Samaritans and you are coming there as a new person, you can see that people are being cheated here. But they will never see that. That's witchcraft now. You cause people to see what is not even there. Even after their so-called deliverance, they can't even check themselves and say, there's no deliverance here. They can't. They can't. I know of a certain man who's called a man of God, still alive. He married his 13th wife. And every time he marries, he goes to church and he announces. He makes an announcement and you see members standing up and they are clapping. Members of the church. He's a Pentecostal preacher. They believe that everything that daddy is doing is sanctified. Witchcraft. That's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. And you are there as a new person, you are wondering, how can they do that? It's because you are not under the spell. The Samaritans were bewitched, caused to think that this man was a man of God. Would you want people to look at you that way? Would you want people to look at you that way and see what is not there? Because you yourself, you know it's not there because you are not part of that deliverance. You can't sleep. You know that. You've got issues. You've got addictions. You know that. Then why do you quickly jump into trying to help other people? If deliverance is there, it has to reflect on your life first. Why are you not part of that deliverance? Am I talking about deliverance here? Yes, these are critical issues that we have to deal with as leaders.
Thank you for watching Minister's Material. Join us again next time for yet another inspirational teaching from Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa.